Okay, guys, we're live again, and we have a helicopter coming by because we're in San Diego, and that's the downside, I guess, of being here. But the upside is it's really, really sunny and beautiful here. So we are at Social Media Marketing World. Hopefully, you can hear us over the helicopter. We just attended 3 sessions. We're each going to talk a little bit about the session and our biggest takeaways. So, actually, I'm going to go first this time because I think mine was such a big topic that I'm not going to be able to tell you much, except that we're going to go back and we're going to learn about NFTs and we're going to learn about tokens. And the reason is that he said people keep saying that it's all about that little art. You buy a little art, that's what you're buying, but it's not. It's about what's behind that, right? It's about the access that's behind the art. And so we're going to find out more about what that means, how you can use it for your business, because he was talking about it in a way of loyalty programs, in a way of ticketing, and things along those lines, but it is digital access as opposed to something in your hand access. And so I want to learn more about it, see how you can use it for your business, and we'll get back to you on that. But that's my takeaway. So what did you do?
I went to see Rachel Miller it was about Facebook. And I mean, there was a lot of things that she said that we were already doing. But there were some things that I did enjoy. I mean, she talked about events, Facebook events, and how important they are.
We've been saying that for years. I did a whole presentation on that, right?
Yep. And then she was also talking about the use of schedulers versus non-schedulers. That's something that we all need to talk about. But
what was her take on that? I'm just curious.
She does things directly on those platforms, but she did say that you can also use them. Like it's not. Yeah.
So I think that's going to be something that we're going to look at personally. We're actually going to test. We post 5 times a day on ASMM. So we post 5 times a day on ASMM, and we do it almost entirely by scheduler. It's actually entirely by scheduler, and I think I'm gonna take that on myself, and I will post on a daily basis something. If it's got spelling mistakes, you guys know it's me, and you'll probably forgive me. That's my guess, is that when you make spelling mistakes and grammar errors, people aren't really all that nasty, and they'll get that happens, especially if you're posting something directly and not going through a system. So that's what we're doing. What about you? You did YouTube.
He had some good acronyms. It was the recipe for success on YouTube, and his one, he didn't call it but it's 3 M's, so it's minutes matter most, and that was important. And
what does that mean, minutes matter most?
It's about the watch rate, right? So you want to keep, and you need people, the first hit point is 30 seconds, so you got to have your hook. And about being pre-planned, and he said it's really probably to your advantage to have your first 30 seconds scripted. Your content not scripted.
Sex too. Sorry. You said 30 seconds and then seconds. Sorry, so I got distracted.
SEC.
I'm immature.
But
sorry,
then the important part, once you get everything together, was his VFM, viral for me. So not to get caught up in the millions, and you want your audience again there too. So you're viral for you.
Yes, exactly. And that's like what we talk about with our clients. They're like, oh, I don't have 10,000 followers. I'm like, what are you going to do with 10,000 customers?
Right, exactly. Exactly. Well, we certainly couldn't take 10,000 customers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I think that's exactly it, is to remember that. So I like that. You also talked about the outro, like, so when you're ending a video, and I think we knew this, when you're ending a video, you said, what did you say?
You said it's a maximum of 20 seconds, but in that 20-second outro, you should be leading to what's your next. So if you enjoyed this content, this is the next thing. He said if you give them 5 tips, and once you said number 5, they're off as soon as you finish the sentence for 5. But you want to have something that's helping the transition to your next video. But put in your introduction at your outro, basically, because they tuned in to watch you, so now they know who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm officially in the sun now.
All right. Well, we are in San Diego. We will be back in another hour and 15 minutes or so with our next bits. I don't even know what I'm seeing because we are seeing so many things. What are we seeing?
I think you're going to TikTok, aren't you?
No, I'm going to go to TikTok, and I just started a TikTok page today. What did I say? It's called Ann Does Social. Go watch me.
and I'm going to content marketing in 2022, how to deliver differentiated value, and Whitney's going to help to boost your Instagram engagement.
Nice. But that's where we'll be. So when we come back, we'll be talking about Instagram. What did you say you were doing?
Content marketing.
Content marketing and TikTok. So tune in. We'll be here. We can't wait to see you. See you soon.